You know, unless you slip and fall, man. You know. But yeah, read that in Revelation.
It's Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
Right. So the second World War is past, and World War III is coming quickly. Like I mentioned, you got all the commotions going on over in the Middle East right now. You got the Israelis, you know, like I said, the tribe of Amalek, pretty much tearing up Israel because of Crown Royal 2020 restrictions, as well as their military saying that if Joe Biden has America join the JCPOA agreement again, that they're going to retaliate against the Iranians. You know, which that JCPOA was a joint plan of comprehension action or something like that, dealing with the nuclear missiles.
Joint comprehensive plan of action.
Plan of action, yeah.
Nuclear enrichment.
Nuclear enrichment. Okay. Yep. So, you know, hey, shit. We, you know, one thing you can't forget is as much as this Maxine situation and so on and so forth is present. All right, you do have a war breaking out. You know, you got war about to take place. You want to grab that in Joel?
Yep, I got that. This is Joel chapter 3, verse This is Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
Yeah, so the Gentiles being the actual other nations, man. You know, hey, proclaim this amongst unto the Gentiles. So through prophecy, through us preaching the word, literally the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are being fulfilled, and the heathen are being prepared, you know, to duke it out. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Yeah, so the focus of, you know, agricultural prosperity and all that, you know, the money, the funds that these nations have, budgets that they have, that's applied to, you know, their agriculture, you know, the crops and farming and all that, their infrastructure. Well, that's being a lot of that money is being redirected to the military. All right, buying new fighter jets, buying new missile technology, buying weapon systems, buying, you know, missile defense systems. You know, you got trades going on between China and Russia. All right, certain countries in the Middle East, and nobody's fucking with America no more, man. All right, and all that is not in vain. It's because the Lord is going to have the nations be gathered where He wants them to be. Go ahead.
Continuing, it says, and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, because a pruning hook is something used to reap. All right, but turn that into spears, man. All right, a spear is a you know, they even got certain missiles named spears and so on and so forth, because that's an instrument used to thrust through something.
Glittering spear, as the scriptures speak of.
Yeah, like the brother said, the glittering spears. Okay.
Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Yeah, and the mighty ones is the angels. Okay, so when the heathens all gather in you know, in the Middle East, all right, that the angels is going to be present too. Because the angels got to get busy. If you want to grab that in what's that in Second Ezra, where nothing is to be perceived but dust and smell of smoke.
Oh, yes, I think 16. All right, verse 3 for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 16. And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue, they have Armageddon here, but in the Hebrew tongue it's Harmagon, which means mountain of troops. All right.
13.
13.
Yeah. Finish Joel. Then we'll grab 13
and 11 or so.
Going back to Joel, chapter 3, it says, it's a lot.
Right? So, like the brother said, Hamagawan, meaning mountain of troops. Right? Because you're going to have literally armies upon armies upon armies gathered in Saudi Arabia. Because that land is just flat, just desert. Perfect for an old school battle. You know what I'm saying? You got these games, modern warfare and this, that, and the third, where it's war that takes place in cities, urban areas. And because it's in an urban area, there's a certain suit that you got to wear to kind of blend in. That's why they had the ACUs. The Army had ACUs, which was that gray pattern, that digital pattern that was gray. You know what I'm saying?
Gray and like an earth green type of colors and whatnot.
Yeah, it was like an earth tone.
Squared patterns and
shit.
If
you want to show your pencil real quick.
Like that.
It was like this, but just gray. And that what the color poncho the brother got on is more so for like a jungle terrain, landscape. All right, but the mountain of troops over there that's going to be gathered out in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the Most High's judgment. That fight is going to be old school desert. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to hide from. Only thing nothing to shield you from anything outside of whatever weapon systems you have. You know what I'm saying? But you just literally out in the sandbox.
They're gonna have to dig trenches.
Yeah, dig trenches. It's gonna be brutal.
If I can say, notice how Saudi Arabia is more in the news now. And they kind of playing both sides with America and with Russia. Even with China, they just trying to put their eggs in multiple baskets. So whoever comes out on top, they can be right there with them because they got that oil supply. But just like the scriptures, like the brothers bringing out, and like the scriptures is talking about, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, all them nations gonna be gathered right there in Saudi Arabia, man. To partake in that sacrifice, man. Okay, because all them troops that go over there, they're not coming out.
When they go out there, they're not coming back. They gonna die over there in that land, man. And then after we read Ezra, we can grab Ezekiel 39. Finish Joel though.
It's Joel chapter 3, verse 12. It says, "Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yehoshaphat. Yep. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about."
Yeah, so the Lord's going to judge the heathen round about. Because when you look at Saudi Arabia geographically, that's like which the Middle East, called the Middle East because it's the middle of, you got European nations north of Saudi Arabia, northeast of Saudi Arabia. All right, you got Hamitic nations west of Saudi Arabia. Okay, you got Ishmaelite nations you know, east of Saudi Arabia. All right, you got Elam. That's also east of Saudi Arabia. So Japhet, east of Saudi Arabia. Moab and Ammon, east of Saudi Arabia. So yeah, the land of Israel. Like what is that? Northwest of Saudi Arabia. So, and that's a central location for all these nations to meet up at. Okay.
All right. This is Second Esdras, chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says,
Oh no, start at 1.
Oh, you okay? All the way to 1.
Was that it on Joel?
Yep, that was it. Second Esdras 13:1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the waves thereof.
Mm-hmm.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Yeah, that man is referring to Yahweh Shai, and the thousands of heaven being starting with the archangel Michael in the heavenly host. that's gonna come wreak havoc, man. That's gonna come lay down law. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. Continue. It says, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah. So hey, everything gonna tremble when Yahweh Shai comes and cracks them clouds, man. All right, that's gonna be you got people that bug out already off of seeing chariot sightings. Like we did a video a couple days ago where you had that one Jake that y'all need to be shooting them. Mm-hmm. They're multiplying. You know what I'm saying? You had Jake bugging out, man. And that's a salvation for the elect of your nation. But you talking about, you on some Edomite shit talking about shooting down chariots, man. You got your fucking mind?
They've been drinking that Kool-Aid, man.
Yeah, drinking that Jesus juice, man. Yeah. You know? Hey, that Jesus juice is good like a samosa. You drinking it like it's juice and you fuck around, you gonna be drunk. You know? Go ahead. Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen.
Which that's reincarnation, man, because even those that pierce the Lord is gonna see him. All right, so those same bastards that pierced the Lord's side, right, when they was trying to see if he was gave up the ghost or not, because they was gonna break his legs, you know, to pretty much speed up the process. But what happened was, you know, they pierced him in the side, but he had already gave up the ghost, and blood and water had came out. You know, these people are bugged out, man. Yeah, but I read that again.
Okay.
Oh no, it's like every eye is gonna see him. You know, so even though that pierced him, so those demons that pierced the Lord is back here on the earth today. Like their spirit is back in another body, and like the elders and apostles, or the apostles, should I say, talked about that like last week. I want to say, you know, they could be, who knows, like CIA, FBI, or fucking, you know, regular cop, or who knows, you know. Mm-hmm. But you know, everyone's gonna tremble when they see them chariots, man. Cause that's not a normal sighting, man. Especially, and then think about if you was just a regular day, and you see all these fighter jets just flew over Bellevue,
scrambling.
Mm-hmm. You know, fighter jets and making all this noise. I remember when I first came in the truth, my first year in the truth, I was at Uriah's house, and out of nowhere we heard a boom, and then the fucking house started shaking.